Welcome to Sit Downs with City Lifestyle, Vegas Edition podcast. My name's Chrissy Bound, publisher for Henderson City Lifestyle. And joining us today is our Meet the Partners series, Katie Grace from Scalp Bar, which we love. Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh, you guys have created such a beautiful space there at Scalp Bar. I absolutely love it. Every time I walk in, it smells nice. It feels relaxing.
Yeah.
It's just like a place of chi. But for those who maybe aren't familiar with Scalp Bar, tell us about it.
So Scalp Bar is part of that new huge trend of, the head spas and just kind of taking self-care and wellness to the next level. We're addressing a lot of different issues there, but, we help with tension and hair loss, and it's so much that we, really provide there. But, it's just great.
I love it.
Just relaxing. Just like you said, you walk in and you're just hit with those amazing smells and that Zen music playing, and it's just a really calm atmosphere.
That's actually one of the ways that you greet your clients is with the scents, correct?
Yes.
You have them pick a scent that feels calming to them?
Yes, it's you pick your essential oil that goes into your aromatherapy and head and neck and shoulder massage at the beginning of your treatment. So yes, it starts right off the
away.
bat.
Right off the bat, you're just immediately put in this place of relaxation.
Yes.
Which is great. So walk us through kind of how the process works. So of course, you start with your signature aroma that's going to be part of your experience of the day. So what's next? Because you guys actually do a lot of scalp procedures too.
We do. So really honestly, what happens, just like you said, right when you walk in, your experience starts immediately. We give you your intake form. We understand a lot of people have allergies or sensitivities, so we address that immediately to let our stylists know. You pick your essential oil, maybe what your concerns are, tension, stress, dandruff, dry scalp, obviously out here. And then people think, we're so dry in the summer, but winter is even worse.
Even worse, yeah.
So, hair loss, which is massive. And I've honestly always been in the industry, but I've never been in maybe like this entity of it. And to see how many people struggle, we've really kind of tried to expand in that area. So you're going to fill in your intake form. You're going to go over with your stylist, use the scalp analysis machine.
Yes, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love that.
So you're going to, it's just like a microscope, just right on your scalp. People are shocked because how many times are you looking at your scalp?
Yeah.
Never. And you just get to, and then your scalp specialist will kind of lean you towards this way. Maybe you need, hydration, you need a scalp scrub. So it's customizable to you. Even though you're picking one treatment, it's still customizable. And then you go back to your treatment room and you are just pampered from anywhere 30 to an hour, and it's just massaging, pressure points, neck, head, shoulders, everything.
The massage chair.
The entire massage chair. So your arms are in little nooks and your legs are in nooks. So you're getting a full body massage while you're getting your head rubbed and
scrubbed and
loved.
all the things.
Yeah, and everybody loves going to get their hair done so that they can get that shampoo. It's the best part. well, now you're getting to experience over 30 to an hour, and then you go out. We finish with
a styling.
Yeah, we finish with just a regular dry, so you're never going to leave with wet hair, but you could leave with, we will give you a blowout if you want to add a blowout on, or a heat style, so you can come in and relax before an event you have or just a date night and just have your hair completely done and be relaxed, and
so
maybe
nice.
Some red light therapy at the end, or a high frequency machine. Yeah.
We all need this in our life. We all need this in our life.
I think so.
So what are some of the most common issues that people are calling you guys with? I know you mentioned the dryness. Would you say like dandruff and scalp dryness is probably the top thing that people are coming in with complaints?
Man, it's so much. Our water is awful.
I know.
So
it's the calcium.
We do have a decalcification treatment. So if you're just experiencing just rough, brittle hair, your products aren't working anymore, it has no life, maybe come in for the decalcification treatment. A lot of people have a lot of issues with hair loss, whether it's from stress, genetics. It could be you're just trying your hair back too tight, and it's still stress, but it's stress on those hair follicles. So we have red light therapy
I never
to
even
help
thought
with that.
about that before.
Oh yeah. And then so when we are looking and we're assessing your scalp and doing the scalp analysis, you're seeing so much redness and inflammation, and people are just, it's just so nice to be able to give people information as well, like how to help, because they really don't know. So, we started using Nutrafol. A lot of women and men were coming in, and I would see a bunch of little baby hairs, and I'd be like, oh, is this breakage? And they, oh no, I've been taking Nutrafol. So we use all Nutrafol products in our anti-hair loss. We have a lot of our girls that are using it as well, our stylists, and they're seeing huge changes. So I would say dandruff is a massive thing for people that move to Vegas.
Yes.
When they're coming from Florida or Hawaii and they're just living in this humidity and, moisture, and then they come here.
They just get the all the moisture sucked out of them immediately upon arrival.
Yeah. So, I mean, honestly, I would just say dandruff. I would say hair loss is massive. And, of course, for locals, maybe just that calcium.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, it's scary when you guys use the what is it called? The wand that goes into your head. Where
the
you
high frequency machine or the scalp analysis?
The scalp analysis machine. It's scary when you think like, I just washed my hair is clean, this looks great, and then you get very close in there and you're like, oh my God, what's happening?
Yeah, it's crazy because people sometimes in their intake forms do not select anything. I'm like, oh, okay, so no issues. We're just here for relaxation.
Yeah, that's me.
And they're like, yep. And then we put it inside and you just see ghost.
Yeah.
And they're like, that's my
me.
head. Like,
literally.
yes, that's you. And so, but how do you know?
You have no idea. You think like, okay, I treat my hair well, I do everything right, I moisturize, I shampoo regularly, all the things, and then you get into your scalp and you're like, what is that? And sometimes it's like shampoo buildup. I mean, it could be all different kinds of things.
Product buildup. It's just everything. And then it's the heat on our hair, but everybody wants beautiful hair.
Yes.
Everybody wants beautiful hair.
Yep.
Women, men, all beautiful hair. But where it really starts is the scalp. And if you don't have, this sounds silly, but really how I explain it to people is we are doing a facial to your scalp, which you need once a month, but really it's like planting a flower. Like when you do a garden, you clear out the soil, you make it healthy and moisture and new soil, and then you get beautiful plants and beautiful.
I love that.
If your scalp is not nice, then you're not ever going to have beautiful hair.
Your
so
hair's
really,
not
it's
gonna be-
important.
It is important.
So,
When you put it, I've never actually thought of it like that before, but it makes so much sense. Like if the base is healthy, then what comes out of it is going to be healthier
Absolutely.
too.
You need a good foundation.
You need a good foundation. And you guys have amazing products there. So you mentioned Nutrafol.
Yes.
What are some of the other products that you guys use at Scalp Bar?
We use Kerastase. And another reason why we use Kerastase is other head spas use one line or one product. We really love Kerastase because it has so many different lines, so we can cater to every hair type, every different curl, every different kind of straight, every different kind of volume. So we can really, like I said, everything is so customizable there. So, as soon as you get in with your stylist, I can be like, okay, you're going to need the nutritive. Yes, you're going to need the Reish. Your hair's so thick, or your hair's so fine. You can't use that on you, So it's not a one-size-fits-all.
Which is really nice because you have experts there who can make those determinations and really get you on the right path for the future too. Like obviously you're there for that day to relax and learn more about your hair, but then you guys also make great recommendations for what people should use after the fact too, which is really nice.
It's very important because we're going to, like I said, like a facial, we're going to give you that fresh slate, and then it's up to you to maybe take one of the serums home, like a serum. You put a serum on your face. Well, you do your décolleté as well. So why stop here and not go here? So, to nourish your scalp as well with the serums that we have to take home so that you can maintain that healthiness in between coming to see us.
Well, and that's a good point too. So how often do you recommend that people come in?
So we recommend once a month, like a good massage, a good facial, just to reset. But if you're experiencing maybe really bad dandruff, then once every other.
Once every other. Okay. And you guys do have quite a few men that come as well.
A lot.
So I think people might think like, oh, this is for women, but like, no, there's a lot of guys that are frequenting your location as well.
A lot, yeah. And to be honest, some come in alone and some are brought in by their wives or girlfriends and, oh, she made me come here. And then by the time they come out of that treatment room and their head is wrapped up in a towel and they're like, oh my God, that was so nice.
Yeah.
Like, wasn't it? So you get what we're doing here?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So stop fighting it. Like, so they just love it.
Fighting it.
Stop fighting it. We do these things because it's nice. So, but yeah, it's just been really great to see people then coming back. And now we have memberships that we just started like a month ago. So it's once a month that you can come in. But if you want to come in, you still pay that, but you get a discount on every visit that you come back.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Are a lot of people jumping into the membership plans? Because once you go, it's hard not to go back. Like it's hard to, once you experience it once, I think that you're kind of hooked for life from there.
I think so. And I think it's really amazing to hear how many people are just so unaware or like, hey, you want to go to this? I'm like, I've never even heard of that. And once they leave, like, how have I been living without this?
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of people are jumping on the memberships. It's great. But we also, a lot of people don't know this, but we do just blowout services as well. So you don't have to do the whole treatment. Okay. So if you're just still want to not go to one of the other blowout bars and still have great product, because there's I've heard a lot of people that want to do head spas, but they're unfamiliar, and you know how expensive it is to maintain highlights and color and extensions, and they don't want to gamble with the products. And we have Kerastase, which is very, very nice.
It's so nice. Those products are just unbelievable.
Yeah. So, but yeah, absolutely come in and do an entire scalp treatment or do a blowout or just a heat style.
So quick question for you on this vein. Are people underwashing or overwashing their hair?
I know the answer to that. Nobody's ever asked me.
Okay. I mean, probably both. I mean, I'm sure it depends on.
It is so both.
Yeah.
It is so both.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because there are people that come and just do not wash their hair or they do not like to.
Yeah.
And there are people that work out and I'm like, well, how often are you washing? Every day. I'm like,
this is why it's brittle.
So dry. You're just so dry.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I think it's like something like, I don't know, they talk about like hair training or whatever when you're trying to figure out like that perfect balance for you. And like, I think I've lived both extremes of that. Like at one point I was washing every single day and then my hair is like brittle and fried. I'm like, what's happening here? And then I've pushed it too far, particularly during COVID, where it's like,
of course.
I'm disgusted with myself, So you have
what a time. What a time to be alive.
I'm like, no one's going to see me. It doesn't matter. And then by the end of the week, I'm like, ew. But yeah, so I think it's probably that balance. But the nice thing is you guys have the experts that can kind of guide people in what direction that they need to go in.
Yes.
And if you could give people one piece of advice for their hair, what would it be?
Heat protection.
Heat protection. No hesitation.
Heat protection.
Yeah.
You know what? It's just people want to curl their hair. They want to overheat their hair. They want to over dry their hair.
Yep.
Why is my hair falling out? What temperature are you using? 450? I can't remember. Okay, so 450.
Yep.
But you have to. Okay, so 450.
I laughed because this morning I like jacked that thing all the way up as high as it goes. I'm like, here we go.
You don't need that.
I know.
And then
it's faster, but that's not an excuse. That's not an excuse.
I know. But yeah, just you want to put the heat protection on. And again, we are in the desert. So when we're running around town and it's 110 and we're at the pools and that sun is just beating down, it's not just our heat tools. It's honestly just the climate here and the weather as well. So it will really, that would be my one piece of advice. Thermiques and thermal care.
Yeah. Put on something before you just fry your hair.
Yeah, totally.
It sounds like, something that's easy, and yet we all forget to do it. So I'm glad you reminded all of our
important. It really is so important.
Our listeners today. And, you've been part of this industry for a very long time. I feel like every time we chat, I learn something new. Today was my reminder. Don't use the 410, lower the heat, protect my hair.
Yeah.
But did you always know that you wanted to be in this industry?
Like cosmetology or head spas?
Well, both. Because they tie together.
I always knew.
Yeah.
I knew I was never going to be a 9-to-5er, sit at an office. That was never going to be me. I grew up dancing my whole life, so I got to be moving and all the things, and just the creativity part of it. So I was really doing a lot of extensions, and blondes was my specialty. But then when I had the opportunity to work with this, it was just so new, and
it called to you.
Yeah, and I'd been doing hair for so long. I graduated in 2010.
Hey, hair. I'm older than you. I got you beat, girl. So it's all good.
So that's when I finished school, and I love the industry. But sometimes I don't want to say, you just need something new. And so when I saw this part of it, something with relaxation, but I can also make people like beautiful. And like I said, now people are asking me questions, and I'm getting to take all of the years of experience and give that to somebody. And you don't know what you don't know. And so when I
Yeah.
give them this and they're just like, I have been looking for answers for so long.
Yeah.
So it just feels really good. You know,
I love
people
it.
leave very happy. They feel good. They look beautiful. Their hair is, you know, in
On
great shape.
point.
So yeah, it's a really good environment to be in. It makes me happy.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, if people are interested in checking you guys out, how do you recommend that they find you?
People love social media.
Oh, yeah.
Scalp
Oh, yeah.
Bar
Yeah.
Official.
Yeah.
Scalp Bar Official, or of course just scalpbar.com.
Okay.
But
And you
yeah.
guys are open Monday through Sunday?
We are 7 days a week. We are
Yes.
9 to 9, and we are expanding. We already expanded. It's starting like this week,
Yeah.
8 a.m., and
my
we'll
gosh.
probably be at 7 a.m. by next month. We are celebrating our 1-year anniversary on February 5th.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So there's just so many changes.
Yeah.
Really, just the growth within the first year has been,
Amazing.
it's just every day is something new.
I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like you guys really found there was such a need in that area
Yeah.
for the services you guys are providing, but you guys do such a good job of making people feel at home and feel welcome there.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, every single time I go, it's humming in there. And but I think it's because you guys have made everyone feel so at home and have created such a place of, like I said in the very beginning of the podcast, just relaxation and chi. And once you go, you're going to want to go back. So check out their membership plan and give them a follow on social media. If you've not been, cannot recommend enough. And thank you so much for making the time to come today. I know how
Been waiting
busy
a long
you
time
are.
to do it.
I know. And I know how busy your schedule is. And I
Yeah.
so appreciate it. So
This has been great.
so thanks for coming on.
Of course.
And thank you to everyone who listened or watched with us today. Remember to subscribe to our channel and follow along on social for more podcasts in the future. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time.